Here I just make it like biggish, like 10 or 12 with this 2-7 suited. Like I would definitely raise here just because this guy limped in and he has, random cards. He's playing 80 VPIP, so yeah, it's fine. And we get flatted on the button and the limper flats. Here, I think this bet on the flop is like way big. It's Queen Queen 7 Rainbow. Like they're not gonna check call you with 6-8 here that you have to worry about protecting or something. If they call you, it means they have a 7 or a queen or something like pocket eights or pocket nines. Whether you bet like $12 here or $25 here, I don't think the range is going to change all that drastically. So, we're not getting a ton of value from our hand. Like our bet here for the most part is just, to protect our 7, so that someone with King Jack doesn't pair up on the turn and pull ahead. So, King Jack is going to fold regardless of what we bet or, whatever hand we're trying to protect against. And we're gonna get called sometimes by worse hands, like sometimes by pocket fives or, ace jack or something, if he somehow has it. But, most of the time if we get called, like, we're not in great shape. So, I think it's just better to bet a little bit smaller, like $16. And, you should do that with your bluffs too. If we have, 5-4 suited here, you should probably bet $15 or $16 just because they're not going to randomly decide to peel you with King 10 because you bet 15 instead of 20. So, it can save you a lot of money in the long run. People underestimate stuff like that. So here, I think it's like whatever, it's fine to bet that size. You could bet smaller, you could bet bigger. Not a big deal. I would definitely be betting though, just because, it's a paired board. It's hard to make a pair as it is, and, we could rep a big hand, I guess. So this is a kind of weird spot. We get min raised by the 16-11 guy. To be honest, I just give up here. Like, I've just fold the flop. I'm not sure how often he min raises a queen here. It's like one of those weird spots that I don't know if he's bluffing or not. Like, he's so tight that I just usually would give him credit there rather than, try and, make some hero call down against him in a spot where he's repping a monster. I tend to just give 16-11 players credit in those spots. Like, he did check raise with the guy left to act. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me to check raise a queen there, especially with an 80 VPIP guy that you really, really want to get involved, and, a guy that's betting for you, that might, barrel the turn if he turns a flush draw or turns, like, a straight draw or something. So, I'm not sure how often he's a queen, but either way, like, I feel like if he doesn't have a queen, sometimes he's going to have, like, pocket nines or something, and we're just going to be in bad shape. So, I just give up on the flop. Like, maybe I'm really nitty in that spot or something, but I feel like, we could just find better spots. So, here we got ourselves into kind of an awkward spot because we turned the bottom full house, but it's in a spot where he's repping, a huge hand, and the hands he's repping we're chopping against at best. So, and our hand, looks like we have a piece of this board or something like, a middle pair above the 7. So, he's not likely to, like, just run a big bluff on us. So, I'm really not sure what I think here. I guess once you get here this way, you should probably call the turn and then, soul read the river. Either, fold or make a huge call if you really think he's bluffing. It's kind of why I don't like the flop peel, because we hit our nut card in the turn, and we're still thinking to ourselves, like, what do we do here? Like, what's the best play? Like, if you hit your nut card, you should be pretty happy about it. You shouldn't be, like, just guessing. So, we somehow make quads, like, I think that's the only way we are winning this hand. And, I don't know, it's nice to run good, I guess, so I would just probably shove here and hope he has a queen. Like, I don't see any other bet size being good. Like, I think he either has air or something that's folding to a bet regardless, like something like pocket nines that just got counterfeited by the, sevens coming, so he would have, sevens full of queens instead of sevens full of nines. or he has a queen that's just check calling. Obviously, we can't lose. So, I mean, we can lose to pocket queens, but that would just be really unfortunate. So, I just jam here and try and wrap that we're trying to push him off a chop or something like that. Just hope he looks me up. I think betting anything less is just leaving money on the table, I guess.